morning, except it's not morning for you. Maybe it's afternoon or it's evening. Welcome to my channel. My name is April Charlson, and I don't know what to do with my hands. This is the first time using my laptop to do a video, so I'm looking at my hair, and it's all over the place, so I'm going to do something here. Welcome to my office. This is recently organized, even though it kind of doesn't look super organized. It is recently organized. My name is April. I am a part-time reseller, mostly on Poshmark, but also Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, as well as eBay. And today is my first, I'm going to actually publish this, I think. I've made this first ship with me video multiple times. And this is going to be my third time trying to make a ship with me video. So before I start, just a couple things about me. I am a teacher, ELA. I am in my 20th year of teaching. COVID has really thrown us for a, wow, it's been hard to teach during COVID. Teaching kids on the screen, teaching kids in the room at the same time. I was quarantined 4 times. All of my kids, I have 5 kids, all of my kids except one were quarantined. One was quarantined twice. So really happy we're coming through that here in New York. We just reached 70% first vaccination rate. And so all of the restrictions are being repealed. So that's pretty cool. I love reselling. I started reselling kind of more seriously about a year ago, and I've really gotten into it the last couple months. Like I said, I reorganized my basement. I bought a huge light box, got the all the things that you need, I think, to be successful. So all of these sales are from the last 2 days. I found that the last couple days have been fabulous. I usually ship 3 days a week. I usually ship between 40 and 65 items a week, and recently sales have dipped a little bit, but they are still pretty solid. My revenue is about $1,000, $1,100 a week, and my profit is, just depending on what I'm selling, because I'm not afraid or nervous about selling something that doesn't make as much, depending on how much effort it took me to photograph it, as well as how much I paid for it. So I think last week my profit was around $750, so $700. Okay. So here we go. We do have a pretty big haul. Hopefully you stick with me right to the end. I recently did purchase one of those things that prints your labels, because I was getting tired of cutting out all of the labels. So I've had that for about a month. Super awesome purchase, and I would not change a thing. Buying ink costs a lot of money when you're printing 40 to 60 labels a week. So let's get started then. I do write on the back of each of the labels. If you can see that. I do write exactly what it is. So we've got the Burt's Bees and the earrings. That's first up. And let me grab my phone. It will let me actually kind of keep track of how much I paid for things, so I can let you know as we go what's going on. So the earrings that I sold were retail arbitrage. I got them at TJ Maxx at their end of year clearance, and I paid $3. Just looking for this. And the Burt's Bees came in a Omar box that I bought. I don't remember what it was. I'm not a super big fan of Jomar, just to put it out there. So yeah, there's that. For the Burt's Bees, I actually put it in as no charge. I put all the smaller items in as no charge because I like the charges on the, sorry about that, I got messages coming in, didn't turn those off, oops. I put all the charges in on the clothing, so the clothing ended up being like $7 each, and then I just said no charge, but really, I mean, I sold these 2 items for $28. The woman bundled them, and then she sent me a message that said 25 question mark. The total was 40 if she'd bought it outright. I wrote back 28 question mark, and she offered 28. What I just did was cut my paper. I do have quite a bit of jewelry for this ship with me. I do like to sell jewelry, so I cut the paper because there's no sense using a big piece. You gotta pay for that. These 2 items were brand new. Make sure that you get all of your tags off things if you are buying them to resell. The last thing you want is to send something to somebody that has a $3 tag when you sold it for $20. So the tags are off that. Double check that you got the right item. I already double checked these. I have sold the wrong item. That's not fun. That sucks. And so I do what McThriftsy, if you haven't followed McThriftsy, please, please, please check her out. She's awesome. She's one of the first people I followed. I watched every single one of her videos. I love her. She's great. And she has this method of packing. So I just picked it up as well, which is using this paper. She links the paper in all of her videos. So you can go to her channel and get the paper. I didn't actually buy the paper that she had linked. I found it a little expensive. So I found something else. If anybody wants, I would be happy to link that in. Right now, I only have 8 subscribers, and one of them is my fiance. So I'm just learning to do this, hoping to put out more videos. But until I get a little bit more of an audience, I'm not going to link things in because it's probably not going to benefit me at all. These videos, don't benefit me, but I know how much I learned. I am a teacher, and I know how much I learned from watching videos. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make videos too, because there's got to be people out there like me, a mom, working full time, doing this because you enjoy it, trying to make extra money for your family. And we're trying to pay off some debt. We've got a kid graduating next year. She's going into her senior year, and I need to be able to afford my life. So there we go. There we go. I mean, and then these, I'm not sure what I want to put these in. I'm thinking probably a box. So recently I noticed that the UPS has not been doing a great job with shipping. I had a case opened because a gorgeous Anne Klein necklace, bracelet, and earrings had sold, and it looked like they had been run over. So I am going to put these into a box, and those were in a box, and they were extra package. So it just goes to show you, like, you can't have too much packing materials, because the box actually had like what looked like wheel mark, like little marks on it. It was weird. So put that in a box. I already have my bags out to put these in. I love having the little labels. It makes it so convenient. I write on the back of each of the labels. That's the first thing I do, is print them all. Oops, did not go down the way I wanted it to. The first Ship With Me video I made, didn't realize I was showing the labels, and I felt like, maybe that's not a good idea to show everybody's address. I also put one of these on these small boxes. Sorry about that. Got Facebook sending messages, just to provide a little bit of reinforcement. And bam, there it is. That's only the first thing. Oh my gosh, let's move it along here. Okay, let's move it along, shall we? So let's do some more jewelry. All right. This next thing is an Alex and Annie piece. It's a bracelet. I do well with Alex and Annie. It's just the Eye of Horus. I buy it when it's like $2 a piece, $1 to $2 a piece, online, on the Goodwill online site. I don't have a Goodwill near me. We're from a really small, very rural area. We don't have a lot of thing that we can do. I mean, we have some. We have church thrift stores and, garage sales, obviously, but we definitely don't have a lot of, we don't have a Goodwill. Not even in I think it's funny when I'll get on these videos and people, I'll sometimes ask questions like, where would you recommend that we go if we don't have any? People are like, just go within an hour of where you live. Well, within an hour of where I live, still not any place to go. I mean, we only have tiny mom and pop places. There's no big venue where I am. So yeah, there's that. So anyway, I would say, I live in Messina, New York. I would say the closest place for me would be Syracuse. Even Plattsburgh doesn't have a Goodwill, which is close to me. If you're familiar with all the way up north, the North Country. Putting this in a bubble mailer, and then I wrap it, or I roll it. My word's right. So I just roll it and then throw that label on, and that one is done. There we go. Okay, this next thing, that sold for $15, and like I said, probably $2-3 for it, just depending. Some of those sell really high. I've sold Wars one for like $35. So it's easy to photograph. That's why I picked them up. And I like jewelry, so yeah, you can probably tell if you look over here. You can see the jewelry area, and I have a ton. This is all the jewelry I have. Ooh, still to list. I'm a little bit behind, but not bad. Okay. This next group, there are two Sarah Coventry pretty rings. One is a butterfly. Oh my God, the stone fell out. Thought that when I was getting that out, something felt like it fell. And guess what? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to glue that in actually and put a little tiny piece of glue on there before I send that. So I am gonna do that right now so that you can see it in real time, real life, real action. So I've got a little thing of glue and I'll just message the buyer and let her know that it popped out, put a tiny bit of glue on it. Okay, so you're gonna laugh at this. This is an eyelash curler. See a little hair on there, but that's what I use. If this were really tiny, I get my tweezers out, but it's not really tiny. I'm gonna put that on the back of there. Actually, it is kind of, maybe I'll drop them because I don't want to get glue on my finger, to be honest, because that's not cool. So today it's I don't know, it's like 9 o'clock, and normally I would be at work right now. Is that enough glue? Put a little bit more on. Normally be at work, but today was my daughter's second vaccination. She is 15. Oh, that's too much glue. Well, that's not good. Let's just wipe a little bit off here. I don't want too much because I don't want it to be all over the side of the ring. Okay, so it looks perfect. It is new. Oops, I have to stay in there, but I don't want it to shift around. Okay. So my daughter's second vaccination, last vaccination, she didn't do well. She got really dizzy. She vomited. This is pretty normal for her. She didn't do well. She did great with stuff like that. And I don't know, recently she just hasn't been doing well with shots or blood work or anything like that. So I'm going to let that sit and I'll package those. Those are two Sarah Coventry rings. It was actually in a lot of like 4 things. And the lady reached out to me and asked a question. I responded, and she asked another question. I responded. And then she said, well, I only want those 2 items. So thank you so much. So I just said, I'll sell those 2 items to you separately. How about this much money? It was $10. And she was like, that would be great. So I just created a separate listing of those 2 items. Anyway, we'll wait on that. Oh, this Chico's belt is, I mean, come on, this is amazing. When I got this in a lot I bought online on the Goodwill site, I was so excited. I was like, this is gorgeous. I started the listing at like $40. I got quite a few likes, maybe 12 to 15, and right away. But nobody wanted to buy it for $40 or not even close to $40. So I just relisted it. And when I relisted it, I dropped it down to $30. And again, it got likes, it got likes, it got likes, but it got no offers, nothing. Even though I send an offer on every single like. Just recently started just sending 20% off offers after watching Lori Tata's videos. People couldn't say no to. And then I'd get them countering sometimes with even lower. And I'm like, okay, then it'd end up me having to message them and saying I'd already offered them my lowest. You know, people on Poshmark want to get a deal, right? So it listed at 30. I sent offers for 25. This was before I did the 20% off. And just nothing, like nothing. So I eventually took the offer for, somebody sent an offer for, trying to decide what I want to send. Somebody sent an offer for $20 and I just took it because it's been sitting in my closet. And I just think sometimes you got to move stuff. And when you accept offers, I do think that sometimes when you just accept offers, I feel like you sell more things. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm not much into this whole algorithm thing. I consistently relist using the List Perfectly app. Or not List Perfectly, excuse me. I use the, what is it called? Give me a minute. I will think that. there's an app where you can relist easily. Oh, Seller Insight. I'm sure if you want to find out more about that, you can just YouTube Seller Insight and somebody will have a video about it. It is a free trial, which is when I tried it. And I am telling you, I don't know about you, I have like 600 items. So my closet has right now has like 1,400 items, but the time that I got Seller Insight had about 1,000. I had like 600 items that needed to be relisted. Once I started relisting, I relisted like 200 in a couple days. I made a ton of sales. So if you're willing to spend that extra, I think it's like, I don't know, it's not bad. I can't remember how much, but it's a little bit. If you're willing to spend that extra little bit every month, it tells you what you need to relist, and it's easy to do, to relist and delist, relist, and then delete. Let's double check that. Yes, the cheapest belt. So anyway, that's all for $2 or $20. And I think I did pay $2 for that. I find that Chico's jewelry does well. So if you are able to pick up the Chico's jewelry, you can sell it between $20 and $30. So I do pick up Chico's jewelry. All right. This next item is a designer item. These are Elizabeth Cole earrings. They are absolutely gorgeous. I am going to double check these. They're just so stunning. They remind me of Elizabeth Taylor. And I had these listed for $115 for the longest time. And when I relisted them, I just decided to drop the price down. I had a lot of interest. I sent a lot of offers, but there was just no takers. So I did drop the price down to $85 when I relisted recently. And I got an offer, somebody liked this, and they also liked, struggles, okay. They also liked a pair of J. Crew studs, floral studs, which are just so pretty. So I bundled them together and I sent an offer. And because this is, this is a good sale, so I definitely don't. I never want anything to break, but I definitely don't want this to break. I think I'm going to put it in this and then put it into a box. Thinking, is there a better box for this? I don't think I have any of those small boxes. I ordered them, the small square boxes. I love those. I don't think I have any of them right now. Oh, I do. I just got them. Oh no, well, this will work. We'll use this. I don't really want this to break. So I'll use this. It's a little large for what we're doing here, and I apologize for the loud tape. I don't know. It doesn't bother me when I watch YouTube videos, but some people, it's annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in a huge box because then it won't break. There's that. So I ended up selling both of these items for $85. The J. Crew earrings I probably paid $4 for. I bought a huge lot of J. Crew jewelry, and there were some pieces in there that I bought the jewelry lot for. Mostly the necklaces. I have a lot of J. Crew necklaces in my closet. Those sell for more than the earrings do. However, that is my last piece of small paper. So I got to cut some more. And then the Elizabeth Cole earrings, I think I paid like $4 or $5 for as well. And that was also online. So okay. So together it was like $10 and I sold them for $85. And when I started selling, I literally just started selling out of my own closet. We were going on a vacation, my fiance and I were, and I wanted to I didn't want to, I didn't want to charge anything. I wanted to pay cash. I didn't really have an extra $5,000 laying around because we do have 5 kids and they're all involved in all the things. And I still pay a college loan. So I heard about this Poshmark app. This was a couple years ago, maybe 2018, 2019. And I just got clothes out of my closet. I hadn't been wearing. Then my daughter, who is a junior this year, and she wanted to go to France as a senior gift. Because I teach in the same district, I could also go with her. So I signed her up, go to France, and then because of COVID, the France trip was canceled. That's why I started reselling again, was because of that. Okay, we're 20 minutes in, so let's get going. This is a Premier Design bracelet lot. There's some really cute bracelets in here. There's a buckle bracelet. There's 4, a cuff, and then 2 other bracelets. I sold these as a group. I had them listed for 25 and they sold for 20. Premier Design does okay. I mean, I wouldn't pay up for it. You know, if you can get it for like 50 cents, I would pick it up. It's not a high seller. You know, other jewelry definitely is better than Premier Design. You'll know Premier Design because it has a PD inside of like a laurel. It's round. Let's see if I can. Oh, both of these are actually. Both of those are not Premier Design. It was a 2 I just wrapped, so I can't show you. Anyway, and you can look it up. I'm sure you'll be able to see it. Look it up on my Poshmark page, Teaching for Tips. I take pictures of the logos and the what do you want to call it? I don't know why I'm having a drawing a blank here. Yeah, I don't know what I want to put this in. I feel like I should put it into a small box, but again, I'm scared because of my recent issue with the post. You might put this in. Well, that's it. Those boxes are huge. I really need the smaller boxes. They have these small boxes that are so perfect for jewelry. So I'm going to put it inside this, and then I'm actually going to put it inside of the box. So that's the plan here. Let's see. Don't get these caught in your vacuum cleaner. Learn that the hard way. And that is not a good thing. Okay, is this going to work? I don't know. I may have just shot myself in the foot here on this one by packing it too tightly. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to actually use a box. Welcome to my life. Are these huge? Yes, they're huge. It's not what I intended to do, but here we are. So I sold that for $20. I don't know. I probably paid $3 for all of it. It's not a great sale. What happens is I buy jewelry sometimes in big lots, and things like Premier Design come in those lots. And the last thing that I'm going to do is just throw something away if I know I can make money, and it is easy to list. Or excuse me, easy to take pictures of. It's really easy to take pictures of jewelry. I have a small light box. It's like a no-brainer to me. If it's something that's super easy to take a picture of, it's super easy to describe. Yeah, I'm not going to throw it away. What's my ring doing? Huh, perfect. There it is. I'm not going to put extra tape on that because I put 2 pieces on the bottom. Okay. All the things put away. Okay. All right. I think I only have one thing of jewelry left, and that is this little group of breast cancer stuff. Just breast cancer stuff. I had that listed for 20. I got an offer for 10. Or no, excuse me. I had it listed for 20, and I sent an offer for $10 for somebody who liked it. Didn't have a lot of interest in it. It was free. So there you go. There you have it. I made $7. I am going to put that into envelope and triple it around. Normally that works. I don't know why that one time I sent it. Oh no, actually no, I sent it in a box. That's what happened. And it felt broken. The incline lock was like that I was talking about, sold for $40 and it broke. So I did end up getting refunded, and so did the buyer. So that was kind of cool. All right, moving on away from jewelry. I do still need to do those 2 rings. I really want to wait until that ring is all the way dry. So I'm going to move into some of the other items. We'll start with the accessories. This is a bra. It's a Yummy bra. New with tags. I got it in a 200-pound thread-up haul. I listed it for $30. I got an offer for $25, and I accepted it. My thread-up hauls, I do try to keep as much as I can from those thread-up boxes, and I ended up keeping, I don't remember how many pieces, but it was like $2.40 per item. I don't keep everything though, guys. Some stuff is just, I feel like it's stained beyond keeping sometimes. I don't know about anybody else. I had a lot of stuff with stains this last time. A lot. I actually am doing a load of laundry right now with stains, and a couple of them are really good pieces. Like this really adorable torrid top with stains, like this beautiful body glove, tie-dye maxi dress with stains. I'm like, come on. But you know, that is getting a thread up box. That's what it is. There it is, my Yummy label. And there we go. That one was easy. So there you go. That's how that one went. And let's take a look. We've got next this belt. This is so cool. So I picked up this belt at a like a store that sells like antiques and stuff, and it's a leather belt from the 1970s. It actually says it right on the back, 1978, solid brass. This little eagle, and it's hand painted leather. It's just so cool. I actually started that at I don't remember, $50, I think. I did get some likes. Not as many as I thought I was going to be honest, because it's just such a cool belt. And I ended up selling it on an offer. Oh no, I sent the offer. I relisted it. Let me back up here. It didn't sell, so I did relist it using that seller insight. And then it ended up, I relisted it at $38. And then I got a like. I got more than one like, but I sent an offer for 30 and it sold for 30. So I was not mad about that, and I accepted it. I think I paid $6 for it. So it ended up selling for 30, which means my profit was 24, right? So I actually made 24. My profit was 24. I paid 6, so I made $18. My average cost of goods right now is $4, and I will tell you why. It is because last summer, when I was first starting, I had no idea what I was doing, and I bought a ton of stuff on a Facebook group selling resellers Facebook group. And I'll just be transparent here. I made some stupid choices. I thought all Lululemon was created equally, and it is not. Do not buy the Lululemon tanks unless they're like the tank I'm about to show you, generally speaking, with exception. Definitely check your comps for Lululemon, guys, for tank tops, because not all Lululemon tank tops are created equally. And I paid I'm kind of embarrassed to even say, I paid like $9 to $12 for a tank top. And yeah. And then other stuff I got was a much better cost. So it ended up evening out to around $6 an item, and I still had quite a few of those items left. I source much cheaper than that now. If I'm going to spend more money, I've just learned I'm not going to spend more money on things that won't make more money. And I mean, I still have things in my closet where I spent too much money. I'm learning. I mean, I'm still in the process, but I do feel good about where I'm at now. I feel pretty comfortable walking into a place and picking stuff out. So this is a cupcakes and cashmere, which retails high, and it doesn't really do as well. I have quite a few, I don't know, 5 pieces of cupcakes and cashmere, maybe 4 or 5 in my closet. This came in that thread up box that I was just telling you about, where my average cost of goods was around $240. And I ended up selling this. So somebody liked it. I made an offer, and then I think I had it listed for $35. They made an offer of $20. I countered at $30, and they countered at $25, and it did have some, like, not a rip, but like the thread was starting to pull. I put it in the listing. It is new with tags though. It's right under the armpit. You literally can't see it, but as I don't want a case opened on me, and I want the buyer to know exactly what they're getting, I did list that there was that piece there, so it is in the listing. Hopefully read it. And I sold it for $25, so I made $20, and then take out how much I paid, which was about $250. It's around between $17 and $18, so that's not bad. I'm not bad about that. I redid my office. One of the things I really wanted was these bags to be right next to me. I don't know about you guys, but for the longest time, those bags were not right next to me, and I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? So yeah, that was one of my main goals. Super sorry this is taking so long. It's been 30 minutes. And maybe since we were just talking about Lululemon, let's go right into the tank tops that I was telling you about that are a good sale. So I just want to find out how much. Okay, so this is the movement top. It's got the built-in bra. These tops do okay. They're loose fit. If you can get a size like 10, I feel like that's a good size to get. 8, 10, 12. This was a size 4. I actually got that for myself. And it was it's a little, I'm a size 6. It's a little too tight. I mean, I sometimes can do 4s, but it sold for $28. I had it listed at $35. Somebody actually offered me $28, so I took it. Yeah, that was great. I don't remember. I think I probably paid $11 for that top because, like I said, I did want it for myself. I bought it in that Facebook online group. So 28. My profit was like $22.40. Take out the $11 I paid. I didn't make a lot on that one, right? But I did buy it for myself. I like the loose fit top as well when I'm working out. So yeah, still made $11. That's not terrible. I like to make at least 15. I mean, that's where I like to be. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that's the place for me. Everybody has like their own philosophy, their own like business practice. Some people don't want to spend a lot of time shipping and listing. They don't feel like it's worth it. Where I'm at right now in my business journey, when I'm still in the learning stages, it is worth it for me. Okay, I'm gonna do this other Lululemon piece I have. I got this in that same thread up haul that I was telling you about. This is the cropped Swiftly. These run Swiftly sell really well. This crop style has a name. It's called race length, where they're shorter like that. And I had a ton of interest in this, a ton of interest. And it ended up selling. Okay, so this person was going back and forth with me. They first offered me 25. I had this listed, I think, for 45, and I checked comps on it, and that was, I mean, I do give myself a little bit of room, right, to barter, but the comps were, I mean, solid. And this woman offered 25, and I was like, I returned at 35, and she asked me if I would do 35 in free shipping, and I said that I couldn't because I had so much interest in it. I just felt like it will sell. So I said no, I couldn't do that. And she said, would you do 40 in free shipping? And I was just like, okay. She really wants this. I paid $2.40 for it. So I sold it for 40 in free shipping. I mean, I could have done better, I think, if I'd held off. I didn't, but it's still okay. So I made $24.55 on that, and I paid about $2.40. So I mean, it is what it is. Oh, I do have one other little thing. One other little accessory I forgot to tell you about. So these Ray-Ban sunglasses. I got these in a thredUP fun box, and they're in great condition with just a little flaw on the lens. I looked up comps. I listed them as 65, and I had somebody who was really interested. They asked me a couple of questions. Please answer your questions, guys. I made sales from this, the jeans I'm about to show you, the Sarah Coventry, and the Lululemon Swiftly from answering questions. And I know it sucks sometimes to get questions and people don't buy, but they will buy too. So, answer the questions because you're more likely to sell something especially because people like myself, I want to buy from somebody who's active. I don't want to buy from somebody who's not going to ship it to me because they're not active on the platform. So if somebody's writing to you, you consider it like proving that you are active on the platform. Actually, that just reminded me, somebody asked me a question last night. I saw the message before bed, but I was so tired I responded. I do need to get back to that person, take a picture of the back of a pair of Vans. Vans and Converse sell pretty solidly in the $20, $35 range. If you get something special, you can even get a little more. So Converse too, guys. I sold a pair of Converse. Get them for $2 or $3. So anyway, this lady messaged me. She asked me to take a picture. I forgot to take a picture of the inside of the earpieces. And asked me to take a picture, so I did once I got home. And I'm right in my room. I have room in my bag, so I'm just gonna drop that. And then I sent her an offer. I had them listed for 65. I sent her an offer for 55 plus discounted shipping for $4.99, and she bought it. So there you go. These are Levi's. I got them for $4 at my local Salvation Army. They sold within a week on an offer for $25. This woman asked me for measurements for the hip. I sent them to her right away. They're not vintage Levi's, but Levi's are selling, and I probably could have gone a little bit more, but I mean, I'm way more about like letting stuff go and moving on. I don't know where you're at with your business philosophy. That's where I'm at. So look for 25, which, like I said, I like to make about $20 or $15 profit, and really, I'm over that with everything that I sell. You can't. I mean, I believe that I'm not only going to sell the big stuff in the area where I live. It's just impossible to do that. Okay, I'm not going to be able to source all designer items. It's just I can hardly even source any designer items. So you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Levi's do great if you can get them. I feel like if you can get them for $4 or less, you should pick them up. I don't know. What do you think? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? All right, guys. Only two more things. Yay! I'm gonna grab another bag because my mailman is so awesome. I schedule these pickups, and I put these bags on my porch. He picks them up. He puts them back in the mailbox when he's done. And I give him a nice Christmas gift. And I just actually gave him a gift card the other day. And he picked up and I was here. And he's like, you don't have to do that. And I was like, I want to because I really appreciate you and everything that you do. We're actually, 3 left. Not 2. Sorry about that. This has been the longest video ever. Totally didn't mean this. So these are the Converse All-Stars I was telling you about. Guys, these sell regularly for me between $20 and $35, depending on the condition. I had a pair of this sold for 38. I don't remember, but I have sold like maybe 8 to 10 pair of them in the year that I've been selling. Okay, what am I doing right now? I have no idea. That's not how I package shoes. Okay, and these sold for 25 on an offer. I did not send anything. During the day, I can't send offers to likers until I have a break at lunchtime. Sometimes I do get offers with something like. I do try to wait like 20 minutes before sending an offer to somebody, just because if they're still shopping, or some people might make you an offer better than the offer you would send them. So I do try to wait, but I don't want to wait so long that they won't be on the app anymore. I don't remember who I learned that from. Maybe the Grateful Queen. Not following her. Wendy. She's so adorable. She is. I love watching her videos because she's so peppy and just pumped up. One of my favorite people to watch is Nicole Wills, Soul Inspired Seller. If you're not following her, you should. She's pretty awesome. So I picked these up at just my local Salvation Army, I think. I'm pretty sure. I probably paid between $3 and $4. I sold them for $25. So there you go. Now we're officially down to the last two. So, okay, I lied again. We have three. I forgot about the Sarah Coventry rings, but you saw those already, so I don't need to package those with you. This is a Universal Threads. It did not have a size guide. I did the measurements. I put in the listing. This does not have a size. That they should check it. But I also did look for this shirt. It had a great stock photo. Universal Threads really, they do have good stock photos. And looking at another person had measurements, it really looked like it was a medium. So that was $2.40 about in that thread-up box. And it sold outright. I did not send an offer. This person paid exactly what I was asking, which was $18. And that was really what the comps were at for that shirt. So it was super cute. I didn't think it would sell that fast because the color, in my opinion, is more of a fall color. But it did. It is an adorable top with a little eyelet. So if I didn't have many clothes, I might have even considered keeping it. I have way more than I need as it is. I do not need to be keeping anything else. That cupcakes and cashmere jumpsuit I showed you, I was for a second considering keeping that too. And I was just like, I had to talk myself down. I don't know about anybody else. I'm like, you do not need any more crap because I do not need any more crap. My closet right now I need to go through. Okay. Up on a trip to Connecticut every year in May at the end of the year. Well, not every year, but we started this a couple years ago. My fiance and I go away for the weekend. We do have 5 kids together. We've been together for 7 years. And our kids, obviously, we spend a lot of time doing things with our kids. So we celebrate Mother's Day, my birthday, and our anniversary, which is all in May. By going on a little trip every year. This year we went to Connecticut. We went to Mystic, home of the movie Mystic with Julia Roberts, which we did not go to the pizza place because the reviews weren't fabulous. But we did go to some awesome places. So if you're heading in that direction, I'd be more than happy to tell you the great places we went. And the box already made. My fiance told me I could go thrifting, and I think I made a video and posted it. I mean, I know I made a video. Sometimes I make videos and I do not post them because I don't know. I don't like what my face looks like. I don't know. I think I'm being dumb, not looking at the camera enough, or I put addresses on labels. So I want to say my average cost of that trip was about $6 because I did pick up some other things. A pair of Levi's wedgies, which I paid more for. So it just averaged out, and I sold these I sent an offer and I sold them for $26. So I paid $6 on average. So I mean, it's not like I made a million there. I made about $15, which, like I said, that's really my thing. That's my jam is $6 or $5. See, this is why videos don't go on. $15. So anyway, that's it. I only have the Sarah Coventry rings left. Please subscribe. I promise I'm going to start trying to put out more content. This has been a long video, so if you stuck for the whole thing, then thank you. And I hope you all have a fabulous day. Happy thrifting. I have the day off today, so I probably will go thrifting just a little bit. So have a great day, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.